So let's start. First of all, I got the something in my eye. I got the TikTok mic, the same. Interesting. It worked rather well, actually. I really can't complain. It does the trick. I tried it about 4 times to get the hang of it so far. It seems to work rather like miraculously. As far as like the color, I'm not a big fan of the pom pom. I prefer like the simple black cover. Also been doing this a while. I'd say it's at least a similar quality to that I've done with the like YouTube videos and my standard mic on my computer. So yeah, for the money, you can't beat that. Like really good sound quality. So yeah, all right, get on with it, Abigail. Okay, so what I'm really here to talk more about is the whole Made in America thing, and I know I'm going to be the villain for this. So take your place in line. But the people who scream about it really, 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 really need to get an education. Like, I'm sorry, you just don't get it. You're like, yeah, let's switch on Made in America and everything will be made here. Right now, I've done the Lenovo Yoga 6. We're finally finished the screen on that. I'm going to try and overlay a picture here. You can see it there. Anyway, I finished that. But that was a long flight. See, I tried the Made in America thing. Thing is, the person I ordered from in America, like, didn't know what they were doing, and they ended up sending me the wrong part. Now, I'm not going to share information or sell info, so no, I'm not here to, like, dox anyone. What I'm here is to talk about the experience. So they had to return it, and they gave me problems returning it, even though the reality was the screen was cracked, it was mishandled, and I'm not trying to be a villain in anyone's life, but if you send me a screen where it's so smudged with fingerprints that I don't realize at first it's cracked, and then I have to unsmudge it, find the crack, send it back to you, only for you to try a partial refund, yeah, no, that's no good. Anyway, it ended up, I went through a lot. I ended up having to order through China. It took about 2 or 3 weeks after that, which on its own took a while to get here. But when it got here, it was perfect. And, if I overlay the picture right, you can see it's very much functional, like nice. Touchscreen working and everything. The point being is this, like, what a lot of you miss is, like, a good amount of our, like, infrastructure in creating these products, not even the finished products themselves. All these, like, V-Ray components, the components that come after the main actors being the thing like, let's say in the case of a computer, an i7 CPU, right? After that, most of the components are all made in China. We don't have the factories here for it, we don't have the manpower, we don't hire the same type of people at the same wages to do it, and thankfully, because a lot of you wouldn't be getting your, let's say, M1 Max as cheap as they are, if that wasn't the case. The fact of the matter is, I may joke every once in a while saying you all expect to get the same dollar pair of socks for a penny, and that may be a slight exaggeration, but it's not by much. And that's the reality of it. And since we've allowed a number of those manufacturing methods and distribution methods and so forth in this country to fall by the wayside, we are not going to instantly have made in America again. Which is why Trump's proposal is a fantasy. And while Biden's and hopefully Kamala Harris continues this proposal of building up that infrastructure and that sort of manufacturing and those sort of jobs again, that will provide the support to sustain a real Made in America where we'll be able to have more jobs. But like to expect it to instantaneously happen, or to expect unrealistically like a snap of the fingers, it's going to make all your like external dependencies from like China, Thailand, Bangladesh, and so on and so forth go away, is a dream. It's a maddening fever dream that doesn't happen in reality. And that is really the matter of fact, because like we can't do that. And even when you take your car into the shop, like 99% of those little components, including probably the starter and your ignition, and I'm not even talking a modern ignition with key presses and everything, I'm talking an old school key inside turn ignition. That like got built in China. We sent the materials to have them to do it for cheap. And now they've had the like monopoly on that for a good long time. And when you say China, I don't really mean China as a whole. I mean China as a euphemism for that part of the world, which includes not only China, but Malaysia, Thailand, Singapore, all these places. And we're giving them a monopoly on this for quite some time. And so to like instantly take that and go, oh yeah, we're going to do that here. Where? We don't have the places. We don't have the people. We don't even have the skill set in most people for it. And that is a bona fide reality. If we did, a good portion of those 16-year-olds working in Starbucks or Burger King, or who would normally work but can't work there anymore, could do this. But it's not there. It hasn't been there for a long time. And that's just a sad matter of fact. So, yeah, Made in America sounds like a great thing, and certainly as a long-term goal, admirable. But, in reality, this fever dream, snap my fingers, everything Made in America, never gonna happen. And preventing people like myself, or like any common repair shop, or automobile repair shop, or computer repair shop, or appliance repair shop, from accessing the proper markets where they are in the world, is in fact doing everyone, including yourself, a disservice, because a lot of these things, your street lights, your bridges, your automobiles, your computers, TVs, refrigerators, stoves, and so on, suffer the same fate. And while I'm also building up the infrastructure to bring it back into America, the reality is It's not here. And it's going to be quite some time before it's back here. And that is part of the problem transitioning. And as soon as people become more educated on this and more aware, and make themselves more aware on these little details that make all the difference, we'll be a lot better off. Alright, have yourself tonight. You're all loved, you're all valid, you're all appreciated, and I will see you all on the flip side.